Yesterday's price is not today's price.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Preach the Truth 7.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy Gato back. Here to do a nice little review of Pusha T's new album, produced by Kanye and Pharrell.
That shit is crazy.
Had big expectations.
That shit is crazy.
Because Daytona was damn near a classic if we could let it sit for a little while. You know what I mean? I know people hate throwing the word classic around, but motherfuckers still out here rapping, so we gotta stop doing that to these motherfuckers in the last 10, 15 years. The only classics are not the fucking Reasonable Doubts and the fucking Illmatics. Those are all 100% solidified. But
college dropout shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's other classics coming out, guys. We can't be doing this to these artists. But how you feel about the album?
The album's fire. I honestly, I was waiting for Pusha T to drop his album. I know he had like a little event where he was like, I know Nigo, the designer, and he previewed some of his shit, and I was like, yeah, let's get.
What's your favorite joint off there?
I just like the whole album. I let this shit ride. When I'm on the treadmill or I'm in the gym, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna let the whole album.
No, the whole album's fire. You know, you're always gonna have some of your favorite go-tos and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay, so Brambleton, that was like my favorite shit. Actually, I heard it and I was like, ooh, this beat. And what he was saying, I don't know who he was talking to, but then I found out after another Vlad interview.
Talking about his ex-manager. For me, I thought, I wrote it in the blog, I thought it was crazy that he got so personal, because he kind of doesn't really do the personal.
Neck and Wrist Don't Lie is probably number 2 for me. Neck and Wrist Don't Lie. I heard Jay's verse, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, but who's he talking to? Then I went deeper into this rap shit, and I said, he's talking about Phase on Love. Because he said, the phase I'm on, love. Because Phase on Love went on Vlad and was like, yo, this nigga Jay-Z's not no hustler. This nigga never sold no bricks. How you going to say you lost? I think he said he lost like 92 bricks.
It was, it was a 92, I think 92 bricks or
92 bricks.
Or 82.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find out
that 92 bricks.
Where he at?
How you lose them shit?
Phase on, listen, first of all, I ain't trying to run into that motherfucker because he'll toss your ass on the block.
Yeah,
But yeah,
big worm.
Big worm. He really talks a lot. But he be talking a lot. He always trying to shit on somebody. Like, you know, we always gotta try and get so much credibility because rap is the only, like, who said it? I think Charlamagne said the only place where we gotta prove something all the time. Mm-hmm. Listen, we'll never know. I wasn't there when Jay was so called. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, some people don't even talk about the shit that they do, and they were really in the streets, but you think that they weren't. So it's like, listen, all that he said, she said, you don't know for sure, dude. Well, if you weren't there, I don't want to hear nothing.
It's crazy.
But I didn't know that. That's some good digging.
Yeah.
At first glance, or listen, I'm sorry, I fucked with Jay's verse, because Jay's giving the verse is always going to be fire. But sometimes it's not the hype around it gets a little crazy sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I've been hearing it more and more, and the verse is fire. I don't want to make this a Jigga thing. Cause,
yeah. It's about Pusha.
It's about Pusha because that's just fire. But the comment of if Biggie were alive, I wouldn't be who I was because you would have got the commission. I think.
Who was he talking? Who's he talking?
That is to a lot of people because I've been here. I've always heard that. And I'm even one to be guilty. I never said he wouldn't be. Jay. I just think that the levels of this shit would be more grounded situation.
Biggie's the king of New York. He's the king of Brooklyn.
But I definitely think Jigga still would have overseen all that because Jigga just got the skills, you know. Honestly, I didn't listen to none of the singles.
Yeah. Okay.
I tried more and more not to do that. I mean, obviously, if the singles OD fire is everywhere, it's hard not to do that. Yeah. But I try to stay away from it a little bit because I like to listen to the album in its entirety. Especially me, because unfortunately, I'm not just listening to music the regular way anymore. It's more like I'm trying to dissect it, see how, you know, the beats, the bars, you know, what they talking about. So I let it rock, but I did hear that a couple of times. I was like, damn, this shit is fire. How do you feel about Pusha getting that another verse? Like, he's the only one that gets some of these verses. You think it's because of the the drug talk? Or is it because of that? I think
it's because of the drug talk. I think it's because it fits with that niche, and it definitely mends well. And they've
been pretty on point when they work together.
Yeah, I love Drug Dealers Anonymous.
Yes.
Oh, my shit. That's my shit. I was like, yo, Jay-Z's verse in Drug Dealers Anonymous is like financial literacy. Like, he was talking some crazy shit. But it's not about Jay-Z, it's about Pusha. And Pusha is always fire. Since the Clips, since...
He got a couple, maybe three classics with the Clips. And they, for sure, two. But you can argue maybe three with the Clips. And then, personally... Because even though this last 15 years, everyone wants to call an album when they want to call it an album.
Yeah.
There's certain albums that I call an album, I don't give a fuck what they say.
Okay.
Pusha said that his debut was Daytona. Bullshit. He's dropped two. Yeah, that's what he was trying to say. He has two other albums that I think I don't understand why you wouldn't call an album because they were fire. And King
whatever.
Push, Darkest Before Dawn. I don't know how that's not an album. That's one of my favorite joints. I love that shit. That has MFTR featuring The Dream, Untouchable. MPA with Kanye and A$AP Rocky, FIFA, like it's a couple joints, and then there's another one.
Is
My Name Is My Name.
Is the track with Kendrick on that last album that you just said?
No,
you know he got the
track with Kendrick was Nostalgia.
Yeah.
My Name Is My Name, and that's also the same album that I think he had with it was Pharrell with Snitch. When Pharrell was in an interview saying, "I've always told him."
Yeah.
Don't involve me in no shit.
Yeah.
Because I will be talking.
I remember that shit was viral.
Yeah, everyone got mad at him. I said,
Snitch.
nah, but he's not he's
not a street dude.
Not a street dude. I'm tired of people getting mad about it. And if he's told Pusha straight to his face, like a man, like, yo, don't involve me in your bullshit, I gotta respect that a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's one I love that track. He has the joint with Chris Brown, Sweet Serenade.
That's my shit.
I love Sweet Serenade.
Matter of fact, that's my shit.
That's my shit, though.
But Diet Coke dropped, and I was like, you ordered Diet Coke, that's a joke, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, Neck and Wrist Don't Lie or Diet Coke? Before we move on to because I wanted to ask you about the little
personally, because the style of beat, I'm that is Diet Coke. That style of beat for me, I fuck with Diet Coke a lot.
Diet Coke.
I'll be honest with you, I fuck with Let the Smokers Shine the Coops.
I like that
just
shit
like
too.
The flow.
I like that shit too.
He didn't even go crazy with the bars. He kept it in a musical. That's another thing I like about this album. Like you're still a great lyricist if you have a track or two that's just in a hook pattern, like with a couple of bars. People seem to think that you need to drop a 16 for every joint to be considered. Nah, man, I know what you do with the pen. Everything else. Yeah.
If Pusha T thinks that he's gonna continue to drop drug dealing music and I'ma listen,
he's right.
He's right. He's right. And I'm gonna listen.
Every single time. It's like I tell you this. I like various content. Do I prefer my favorite artist getting a little more, grown versatile or telling me a little bit more? But I also can't. I'm a sucker for bars, though, and the man can spit.
Yeah.
We know this. This is we know this. Like he tell us, know this. You've seen this, man. Not only from the album, the work he's put in, but what he's done to opponents. I'm not gonna name opponents, but what he's done in these battles. So yeah, talk about it all you want, man.
This is good quality music for me. I'm gonna always go back to the Futures, the Drakes, and my other artists, but I gotta get this off. Like my bad to go back to Daytona, but when Daytona dropped, I was on every song. I was like, yo, 7 songs? Of course, every one of them fire. Let's go. Well,
I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, most of us in the age group a little higher,
millennials.
We fuck with bars, lyrics, whether it be because there's all different styles. You got the poetry style of the Nas's, the Coles, and the and the Black Thoughts, or you have the punchline kings like Jadakiss, Fab, etc., and then you have like the metaphor joints and Banks, metaphor people like that. So like Fred the Godson, or of that nature. So there's always two different styles. We come from an era just like all out those bars. So when we get albums like this from Push, either Daytona or this album, and
it's nostalgia.
It's just fire, just that we still have that box. I personally never strayed from there, so you'll never really hear me listen to a lot of I like joints.
That's why I fuck with you.
I fuck with
because
bro.
You're a solid you don't. Yeah, purist. That's the best way to put it.
I love it, bro. I love the bar.
Purist,
some of that shit changed my life. Yeah, I can't.
You don't
can't stray from that. We'll get back to it. So then, just so you remember is next.
I know what you was gonna bring up.
Yeah, I was, but I don't want to skip because I really fuck with that joint, kid. The beat is crazy. I like shit like that. That off there. was Dreaming of the Past featuring Kanye, and this was also produced by Kanye. So I like the joint. The joint was fire. Sampling was fire on there too.
There's levels, there's layers. Don't pray for the players.
So I
clip them, baby.
I mess with this. It wasn't like the high joint for me, but it was right in that nice little the middle, like for me, like where it was dope. It was good. No, I want to say filler because filler sounds like disrespectful. It's just it was good, like that meat and potatoes to fill in the album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think Dreaming of the Past. It's crazy because you asked me which one was my favorite a few minutes ago, and I forgot about it. But I know that I've been catching myself spit that while I'm walking. There's levels, there's layers. Don't pray for the players. So I think that's up there. It's one of my favorites, actually. It's probably number 3 because after Diet Coke. No, I said
neck and
wrist.
Neck and wrist. Sorry, can you hear me? It's not like Colombian neck and tie. Sorry, it's the Colombian in me. My bad. Sorry.
After neck and wrist,
you got Diet Coke.
Then there's Dreaming of the Past.
Okay.
And then Diet Coke.
Like I said, I don't think you can go wrong with most of this album. Definitely fire. We're gonna move on to the next joint, which is Scrape It Off the Top. And to me, like I've been waiting to talk about the whole time, that track is fire. Don Toliver bodied the hook. That's a summer anthem. The beat alone, produced by Pharrell. They got Lil Uzi Vert on it, and the versing is pretty official. I ain't gonna hold you. It's not like the craziest joint, craziest 8 bars you ever heard, but it's definitely, it fills the void. It kind of brings Don Toliver, and it kind of pairs him well off into Pusha. And then Pusha drops probably a top 3 verse for me. I really fuck with how minimal or how simple the verse was, but it was definitely real technical if you listen to it and you play it back. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it should be the 3rd single. I think it's 3rd or 4th single. I'm not sure. But I think it should be a summer anthem because that beat reminds me kind of Sweet Serenade, like that kind of tone. Just with a singer and some good bars, you know what I'm saying? That's always a recipe for a good summer anthem. But we're gonna get into the next joint, which is I Pray For You, and this is the reunion of the duo of one of the probably illest top 10 duo in hip hop, maybe even higher than that. I don't want to leave anybody else, so I'm gonna say top 10. But the brothers are back in business. Pusha bodied it, but I really think Malice took the cake. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say he out-rapped Pusha, but I thought that, you know, all I'm gonna say is y'all lucky that he's still not rapping in the same terms he was back in the day. Like obviously he's twisted up. He's into the religion that he's into and stuff. But y'all lucky. Because Malice bodied it, and he kind of had reminiscence of the past of the Clips in them and what they were doing. But he also was talking about, they both were talking about the appreciation they have for each other, and that no matter the path that they take, they still got love for each other, and that shit will never change. You know, Pusha's still gonna want him to come back and rap with the Clips, but he respects his brother's decision, and Malice says that, yo, don't get it twisted. Just because, I'm out here trying to find redemption for y'all, that I'm not in my brother's ear like, yo, eat these niggas' food. Eat them for fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, it's just that brotherly love shit. But it was great to hear both of them on the track. The beat was dope. The concept, again, I tell you, the concept was fire. They were kind of reminiscent of their past, of what they, the hustling times, I guess, or even the old raps from the Clips. But that's one of our favorite joints. I think Truth could tell you that he liked the verses from them too. But definitely official. The album, like I said, go check it out, please. It's going to be up this week along with this video. But check it out, man. A lot of details in there. And overall, I give this a 4 out of 5 personally. I don't know if it matches up with Daytona, but I definitely think it kind of holds, at least par. You feel me? And because it's not easy to, follow that up at the end of the day. But definitely a fucking dope album. It's almost dry as in contention for album of the year, yo. But you already know, we're here with the cultural community. Please follow, Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the website at Dropping Soon. You know what I mean? My man Truth been working hard at work at this. I've been watching for the last 2-3 years, and I know it was even before that he was on top of that. But all the kinks are coming out little by little. So please go check out the website, check out the blog. Reading is fucking fundamental. It's your boy Gato. We here with another review. Please tune in. Peace.